Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought we'd talk about insulated drivers. And not necessarily these, but this new Klein Insulated Multi-Flip screwdriver that I just picked up. This is part number 32293, there you can see it. This is kind of a industry standard for a multi-insulated screwdriver, and I can see why. Let me move some of this out of the way, and we're going to compare it to some other options that you could pick up if you choose to, but I see why the pros go for this one more often than not. Okay, so here it is. This is kind of a budget option when it comes to insulated screwdrivers, just because it gives you 2 bits in one, and this tool is only $20, which is, you can't even hardly get a set of insulated screwdrivers for that cheap. It's super lightweight. I like the mechanism. It's very convenient because it ejects the bits. You flip them around and it locks without having to hold this collet open again. And I like the fit on the bits. I was trying them out. Nice and tight fit on the Phillips number 2 and the 1/4 inch flat. And you can see this is more of a straight 1/4 inch flat driver. Works really good on, what do you call them? Fixture screws and things like that, or plate covers, switch covers. And so why would you go for something like this instead of some dedicated insulated screwdrivers? I have the Jonard Tools full set here. Of course, they take up a lot of room. Or would you rather have a bit holding insulated screwdriver? This is the first insulated tool I ever bought, the Phalo insulated bit holder. I do really like the comfortable grip and the fact that you can switch out whatever bit on there. I have a number 1, I think, Milwaukee ECX bit on there. But let's just compare some of these options. Look at how thin the coating is on these blades. This is what I would consider a slimline blade. I'm sure they probably advertise it that way too. Look at it compared to this Jonard. Bring it up here close. Number 2. The tips look very similar. The fitment's pretty similar. But look at the thickness of this insulation. Maybe you like that. Maybe it gives you some extra insurance. Now let's compare it to this bit holding version here. Definitely a big compromise. Look at how, I don't think you could fit these inside of a breaker. You'd have to have an extended bit on here just to do that. And, might not be as insulated that way. You'd have to keep your fingers away from it. But of course the shaft has some pretty thick insulation, which is nice. All these tools are officially 1000 volt rated, but I'm trying to show you the difference here. This is basically painted on, and the way it gets its insulation is because the shaft is completely coated and the inside of this is completely coated. There's no metal contacting. This is a completely insulated tool. Super light. You can see it fit in my Vito MP1 pouch really nicely. Gives you a multi-tool to keep in here. I like those type of things because it eliminates having to carry a whole set. Like these Jonard tools. So you might want to look into these. They're available on Lowe's, Amazon. I'm sure Home Depot has them too. I've seen some electricians channels showing these off. And maybe this is an overlooked design because they've been out for so long. But I can see why the pros choose these compared to some other options. And another cool thing that I picked up from the Tools and Tactics channel is keep a bit magnetizer on there. This is the vessel. It'll focus. There it goes. And you can pick up your screws easily. This pops off whenever you want to flip it around. Once you get good, you can do it one-handed. And one cool thing is if you don't just use Phillips and flathead for your fixtures and things like that, they do sell a larger kit with this handle, and I believe it comes with a double-sided square bit, another double-sided bit, and then 2 extra long Phillips and flat bits, so more like the length of this, basically. And that's probably the more pro version of this. Comes with a pouch and all that stuff. But I just wanted to try this out. That kit I'm talking about is $50, and this is definitely going to be useful. being able to eliminate 2 different tools in your bag or in your pouch, this might be a good way for you guys to go. So let me know, do you like Klein tools? Do you like seeing all these Klein tools on the channel? They've been coming out with a lot of cool designs lately, and I've been enjoying checking them out. Been pretty impressed with most of their stuff, so you'll probably see more in the future. So I hope you guys hang in there with me, and we'll see you on the next video.